For you, the dance is a mental, physical and emotional journey. What was the starting point of this journey and how it transformed you?
My roots are Syrian, and I believe because spirituality was practiced in previous generations by grandfathers and grandmothers, probably this became kind of genetic codex. And me as young boy who was loving to move, even studied engineering, discovered dance and start to move and decide to be a dancer, where I had huge pleasure. But I realized after a while it's the language, dance language I practice is not mine. It's like ready-made terminology. There are some people called choreographs asking me to do those movements, and I'm trying to do those because if I do it I will get the job and they will call me dancer, etc. And intuitively I realized this is not actually what I look for. Especially the language wasn't my body language. It was a bit more Western, and I'm not Western. I mean, too, yes, me too. A part of me is Western, but not just this. So, and one day I just had the feeling I should start searching for my own vocabulary. Start renting studios and dancing alone to really find out what would be my movement. And that was the time where I was quite interested in minimalism, listening to minimalist musicians and doing repetitive movements a lot. While doing so, one day discovered by chance the spinning. So I was just doing one single turn, and as you can imagine, when you think minimalistic or repetitive, so you make one single turn again and again and again and again. It was of course a hard job for me because I didn't know how it works, how to solve the problems, but day by day find solution for that. So analytically, as an engineer, let's say, start thinking how to solve the problems, and day by day solve by myself. So I never took actually lessons, spinning lessons. I taught myself. Then my first solos got interest, and those solos helped me to go further in movement, because the confirmation I got through those small solos, short solos, was like, hey Ziya, you are on the right path, go ahead. And anyhow, I loved this action. I started doing many different solos, and big companies also start inviting me as the spinner dancer. So this became my terminology.
Was it the dance that transformed you, or you were the one that transformed the dance?
I would say chicken egg story. Discovering that repetitive movement was my interest, and take the one single turn into repetition, which ends in spinning. So I would say maybe the movement entered into my life and then changed me. But as much I was changed, I started really seeing also rituals, mystic, dance, personality, social responsibility, being artist in a different way. So then I start to change my movement. So first the movement changed me, but then I changed the movement. So I didn't. I was not anymore the one looking for a specific terminology of movement, neither to be a real dervish or nor contemporary dancer, nor ballet dancer, nor gymnasts. So I let it happen as it comes, and this was actually probably my influence to movement. This is how I changed the movement. This is how this hybrid terminology appeared.